He hit my hands. Nobody has ever hit my hands. I've never heard of this one. Look at those hands. Are they small hands? And he referred to my hands. If they're small, something else must be small. I guarantee you there's no problem. I guarantee it.
Yeah, I think we can all agree that a debate is an important tradition in the United States. It sheds light and truth on the candidates and what they truly believe. It forces them to take positions and then stick to them once they get elected. It's a good thing we have debates, or at least had debates, because maybe we won't be having these presidential debates anymore. The RNC just voted yesterday unanimously to withdraw its participation from the Commission on Presidential Debates. Now, that doesn't mean we won't have debates, but that's the commission that's produced the ones that we've had for literally decades. They do have some specific concerns though, and they might not be 100% wrong. We're gonna dive into some of the issues they had. First of all, Ronna McDaniel, RNC chairwoman, had this to say: the commission is biased and has refused to enact simple and common sense reforms to help ensure fair debates, including hosting debates before voting begins and selecting moderators who have never worked for candidates on the debate stage. By the way, the commission has been hosting every presidential election debate since 1988. So this has been for quite a while. And it's not surprising though, because Donald Trump whined about the debate process constantly in the past elections. He refused to participate in some for a variety of different reasons, unless they paid him. He didn't like that some were being held virtually because of coronavirus and all that. He's a big whiner, and so because of that, they all have to be. But Brett, I'm curious, do you think that's it? Or do you think they're gonna find some sort of other way to make these happen?
This feels like right before the baseball season when there's like a lockout and they haven't hit their, oh my God, we might not have a preseason. That's what it feels like. This is negotiation. There's been some crazy stuff that's happened with the debate group. And they do have some like very real good criticisms of it. I think though what the Republicans have a problem with is that they're boring and that they're actual debates. And whenever they're forced to be debates about the ideas, which is what they should be, Trump isn't able to shine in the stupid way that he always shines, the WWE way of shining. But yeah, I think that watching debates under the current framework of basically what they pulled out of is like watching Shakespeare. Like you think you, for the most part, know what they're talking about unless you're an expert, and you want to have an expert nearby to explain to you what just happened. But occasionally there'll be like some big, broad slapstick moment where everybody's like, yeah, I got that. Yes, sir, you are no Jack Kennedy. Oops. Yeah. Like there's little moments. And so that is not in step with the thing that, because in the primary season, the parties run it. And so you get your ridiculous moments that you want, the specific moment that you want. And that's what I saw. I mean, I remember standing and laughing as Trump was annihilating all the pencil necks next to him on stage during the first Republican primary debate in 2016.
Yeah, and the issue is we learned a lot about him and about the rest of them, but not much about what they would do. I mean, remember Trump was making claims about how he was going to do universal health care. How'd that work out? Yeah, no, it's ridiculous. Like I don't know what's going to be left of the elections soon after all this. So they're not doing the debates. Like, by the way, on the debates, someone reminded me. I completely forgot about this. Isn't it crazy what you can forget about in American politics? Trump tested positive for COVID and then showed up to debate with Joe Biden anyway. Yeah, there were no consequences for that. He could have killed Joe Biden anyway. But yeah, so they're not gonna do the debates. The Republicans don't do a platform anymore. There's more election than ever before, but less to it than ever before. It's like Skyrim. It's like bigger but shallower. There's just nothing to these elections anymore. I hope the Democratic primary at least has some substance, because that's pretty much all we're gonna get.
You got a television star in Trump, and they want him to play to his strengths in every possible opportunity. And as I said earlier in this program, but like they have a lot of confidence in their ability to effectively communicate to a lot of people in right-wing media echo chambers. Yeah. And so when you're doing a negotiation, you really have to ask, like, what do I need? What do I need to engage in? And Ask anyone in politics. If you're in the lead, you don't want to debate. So everybody's dodging debates. There's a bunch of people that just thoroughly dodge debates all the time. And if an entire party can get away with dodging a debate and still win, why wouldn't they? That's politics.
Yeah, and practically, it's not the biggest show of confidence. Let's just note that.
For more political news, breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/The Damage Report. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.